Yeah.
Hey, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's your boy J Cobb.
It's your girl T-Bueno, and this is the first episode of Blunts and Bonnets.
Blunts and Bonnets.
We're only the realest of the real.
You know.
You can be real when you real that way.
You know.
Well, today we are going to make a simple but gourmet version of spaghetti. Now what we're going to do is, I use Prego. You can use Ragu, or you can go all the way Italian and make your own and add the tomatoes, but I'm just doing semi-authentic.
What kind of Prego you using?
This is Prego roasted garlic and herb. You can find this at your convenience store. I don't know if they sell it at the dollar store. I just went to Wally World.
Roasted garlic and herb.
Roasted garlic and herb. And this is what's going to make it taste authentic. This is your great value petite diced tomatoes and garlic and olive oil. That's what's going to make it. You know, most people just make spaghetti, throw like a fourth a cup of sugar off in it.
So that's
what but this is what makes it juiced up, you know?
Okay, that who?
Juiced up.
Okay, T-Bueno.
We're going to show you how it go.
T-Bueno said juiced up. That's new.
Now, I have my onions right here. You can use red, yellow, doesn't matter. I normally use yellow, but I was out, so I had red onions. But we're going to use what we got to get what we want, okay?
Already.
I got a little diced red pepper, red bell pepper, and a little garlic.
Okay.
But one main thing I'm missing, I gotta try my meat. But we can start our fire.
Okay.
And you want to turn it to about medium heat. I need my olive oil.
Okay.
Bear with me, you know, this is the first episode. We learning. Wait till it get hot. But if you got a gas stove, it don't take nothing but a few seconds. So you can just go ahead and just drizzle you about a tablespoon of olive oil in there.
A tablespoon.
Because you ain't going to need that much, because the fat off the grease from the sausage, that's going to do you just good. And I'm using Jimmy Dean sausage. This is regular premium. You can use
Jimmy Dean. Okay.
Jimmy Dean, this is like the best sausage ever.
Okay, Jimmy Dean.
If you don't have that, Great Value works just as good.
Okay.
So I'm going to cut that open.
You gonna cut that what?
Cut that open. Alright. And it should be heated by now. And if it's not, we still going to drop it in there because I got time to cut my links up. And by the way, you can use whatever in your spaghetti. You can use shrimp. You like more seafood, like you can put some crawfish in it.
Spaghetti?
Shrimp and spaghetti. It's good. You can make chicken spaghetti. If you don't like swine, that's cool. You can do whatever.
We're gonna put the blunt down for a minute, you know, but we're gonna pick the blunt back up.
Oh yeah, we're gonna pick the blunt back up. Once it's semi in between there. Okay.
Blunts
Wash
and
my
T-Bueno.
hands, you know. Practice sanitation and safety, especially during the pandemic.
Already.
But I'm a chef. Okay, so what I got is some hot links, and these is Earl Campbell's. This is hot and cheddar. You can get the red links, they good too.
What you know about them Earls, man? What you know about them
Struggle
Earls?
food. You chop this up in your what you call them creamy chicken noodles.
Yeah, this is all around food.
That's
right
gourmet for you right
there. That's
there.
all around.
That's 3 days before payday. This that meal right there. I like to mix it with a little Eckrich meat. You hear that sizzling back there? It's going. Don't worry about touching it because we're gonna touch it in a minute. All right, so what you want to do, or what I like to do, is take 2 links. Give me one. I had to bust it open a little. I only use about 2 of the Earl Campbell links. And then get you the easy open Eckrich meat.
I get it.
Okay.
You go ahead and cut it open.
Now I like to go in a diagonal, or as they call it, an oblique cut.
Who?
Oblique cut. That's like when you go slanted. I like the little, the design with my.
I just would say slanted, but
my sausage.
Oblique sounds good.
So you just cut like in there, go to the side. Now they don't have to be perfect, This ain't no $75 plate. It's just some regular good $5 plate. It's just some regular good spaghetti. You go like that. You cut them in half because they kind of big. And again, you just cut this half. You like circles, you like circles. You cut it like that, or you just want to just 2 big links in your spaghetti. Hey, be my guest. Or
Okay. And mixing the kind of links you put in there. What does that do?
It just give it that extra flavor. Like that fat from the links is just.
That who from the links?
That fat from the links.
What she talking about? She said the fat. I just would have left me the flavor.
The fat and the flavor, all of that goes into it.
Okay.
There's that, and then I get like a little half a piece
of the smoked sausage.
Of the smoked sausage.
The Eckrich
meat. This is it. If you know you got a real parent when they boil their Eckrich meat and they boil eggs, they have that for breakfast. That's how you know you messing with it like a real OG. Cause that's the dinner right there. Or the hood diet.
Eckrich sausage and boiled eggs.
Boiled eggs. Boil your egg for about.
The hood diet.
Yeah, that's the hood breakfast right there for when you die. So what we're gonna do, since meat cooking, I'm gonna just break it up a little.
Do you add that in there with that?
Yeah, in a few minutes, but I like to kind of get my meat. You gotta kind of cook your meat like halfway through.
Let it brown a little bit.
Yeah, let it brown a little bit.
Okay.
You know. Make that brown off some. And while that's still cooking, I'm gonna grab. I like a little cheese in mine. You can use fancy cheese.
What kind of cheese do you use?
I like the Fiesta blend, or I like the Monterey Jack. But I'm gonna use both of them since I got them today. You can use Great Value. You can use main brand. It don't matter. It's all up to you. So now that the meat's cooking, it's not cooked all the way, but it's halfway through. I'm gonna add now this is about like a half a cup of diced red peppers, and this is about like a tablespoon and a half of garlic, minced garlic. You can use one in a can, or you can use fresh garlic, it doesn't matter. You hear that garlic, that's the chemicals is cooking that meat fast, it's just gonna suck up all that juice. Flavor. That's it.
Okay.
You're gonna take it off some more.
Smells wonderful.
Thank you. That's the garlic. That's gonna just give it that flavor.
Like T-John says, smell magnifique.
Magnifique. Now, while that's browning, you can always learn how to multitask. Now, I'm not making this from scratch, but they still go well with the spaghetti. You sop your spaghetti up. This is like if you're getting tired of cornbread, like you know you have it every Sunday with the smothered chicken and pot roast, that dry pot roast. This ain't that. This is Red Lobster. You can save money.
You know about these cheddar biscuits.
You can save money in your own house. You ain't got to go spend no $20 for no ultimate feast just to get about 8 biscuits and be through. Make your own. You get like 8 to 10. Come on now. You got this. And the ingredients is simple. You just got cold water, shredded cheese, and the pouch for the biscuits.
That's
and
it?
then it's butter, and they provide the garlic herb blend. So, yeah, so while that's going,
I go to Red Lobster and get full off the biscuits before the appetizer or entree comes.
oh my God. Stir your meat, watch that, because that's the most important. That's it. Keep cooking that some. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to open our
While you
mix.
mixing that, you mixing this.
Yeah, you can multitask. That way you ain't got to be like,
You
ooh,
can
where
mix
my
this,
bread?
and you can mix that.
Yes.
You can mix this, you can mix that.
That's it.
While she mix this, she gonna mix that.
Okay, so I'm taking the biscuit mix. And we're just going to put it in a small bowl. And then,
Garlic.
yes. And then the back of the box is 3/4 a cup of cold water. So we're going to get a little cold cup of 3/4. Make sure you at eye level. You don't just put it in the measuring cup and just run with it. You gotta be like this. So that's good. See, you can put a little You gotta be there.
Okay.
So, turn the water off. And then you're gonna need half a cup of sharp cheddar cheese. I put this in.
Blunt break was long enough, you know, back to it.
Don't forget to get a whisk.
Courtesy of Blue Dream.
And T-Bueno.
Blue Dream and T-Bueno.
Yeah. So you just stir in your water and your biscuit batter. Take your biscuit batter and get the like Mom
work your wrist in.
Yeah.
Like Hoopty says, strip.
That's it. Put this open. And it says half a cup of sharp cheddar cheese.
She really measuring this thing. Me, I would have eyeballed it.
Nah,
you know what I mean? My biscuits probably been yellow.
You can't be. You gotta be accurate, especially with bacon, cause one false move with bacon
throws everything out.
That's it. That's just, you might as well throw the whole pot away. You get that a little whisk.
Work your wrist, T.
You don't want to over mix it, cause
you don't want to over mix it.
That's why you gotta go gentle with it.
Okay, I'm having flashbacks, y'all. Excuse me. I was,
Yeah. Take a little dope in the crap out. So we gonna grab our cookie sheet.
You put it on a cookie sheet.
Grab the cookie sheet. The more raggedy, that means you can cook. If your stuff comes out raggedy or burnt, that's seasoning, that's chicken fried steak grease, that's smothered chicken, pork chops, it is on there. If your pan look like this,
if your pan new, I don't want your food.
You don't want it.
I don't want your food.
You gonna line it.
You ain't got no seasoning on your pan.
You ain't got no seasoning.
What type of stuff is that? I just argue at cooking. No,
So that means you are
a rookie.
Yeah.
You're a rookie.
That's the word for it. Let me see. I'm gonna get I need my cooking spray.
T-Bueno got it going, you know? I guess I'm just smoke, you know?
Okay, so the meat is pretty much done.
I
know I'm going everywhere, but y'all bear with me. So I can put my onion in there. That should fit in there, but hey, you don't need that much. We don't need all of this.
Okay.
Say that for some more spaghetti. So,
y'all see that? Y'all smell that?
It's sausage going in there. Make sure you dice it up so you can get all that salt. You don't just want a chunk here and a chunk there. You know how your mama make that spaghetti once you get out of school and you know you better get a whooping. This ain't that spaghetti. I take my time with it. So
when do you throw in your seasoning?
You throw that in like towards the sauce. It's a process. You gotta.
Okay, see, I would have been seasoning meat and.
No, you gotta. It's a process.
Okay.
It's there.
Soak up the game.
Okay, so what we gonna do is take this right here, take this foot here, and we gonna drain some of our meat. Drain some of our meat. The grease off of it. You okay? Let me see.
It's extra hot.
I think I got it.
It's like that sausage already come with that seasoning on it.
Mm-hmm. That's why I say use that Jimmy Dean.
Jimmy Dean. And you put it back on the burner.
Put it back on the burner because it's still a little pink and it's gonna cook with the meat. Now I am using now taco seasoning mix. That's what's giving that extra, that Cuban, that justo flavor.
That who?
Justo. You don't use the whole thing. Use a half because we're gonna add some salt in there. You don't want it too salty, you know. And if you like the smell of taco seasoning, hey, good for you. I just know people that actually smell like it, so I don't like this smell. I mean, if you want to smell it, it's cool. And then I'm using half a packet. You ain't gotta be perfect with measuring it. So that means you're gonna need 3 ounces of water because it's 6 ounces for a whole. You're gonna stop right there. Gonna put your water in there. You're just gonna let that marinade go in there till it's almost dissolved like.
Yeah.
Looking good, looking good. Make sure you chopping that meat now. You don't want all them big chunks in there. You want meat in every bite.
Okay.
So while that's going, I already had opened the can. Once again, this is the Prego roasted garlic and herb. You can find this at any store. I need all my money.
Garlic and herb. Courtesy of the herb.
Courtesy of the herb. Shake it up. Use all of it. I don't care if it's 99 cents.
If y'all
Use
didn't
all
peep
of
that,
it.
she just ran some water in the jar and get all the excess sauce in there. You know what I mean?
Now I'm gonna
Just a
use,
little tab of water, get the excess salt.
use my other can. Probably
That's the
not
hood trick. It works well with Kool-Aid and all this.
I'm gonna use all of it. Need all my juice.
So throw a little water in there. Get all that excess sauce.
Alright. Now, this is what's gonna make it taste authentic. That's fine, you know, the sausage and you got the jar of Prego. But this, them petite tomatoes, that's what's gonna make it taste authentic. This is it. This ain't your
Petite
regular
diced tomatoes.
petite diced tomato. If you don't have this, or you the one that normally keep Rotel just in case you know you gonna make nachos, then Rotel works just as good. Alright. So make sure our fire's on. We're gonna stir this up.
Let me stir that. You want to hit this?
Oh, he got the one that they You got the paper. We can throw out links in. Those are once again the acreage meat and the Earl Campbell.
Work your wristy.
Some good stuff. While that's going, I forgot to have my oven on. So that was it on the Red Lobster biscuits. You just need the water, the cheese, and the biscuits. So you're gonna get your cookie sheet. You got this size. You can get a half or a big one if you want to. You're gonna get you some spray. You can get olive oil. You can get regular spray. Here's my regular spray right here. Spray lightly. You don't want it to be greasy and soggy. And you're gonna make about 8 to 10 portions of these. So you just grab some. I just kind of eyeball it at first.
Okay. And then what you shape them or something, of course.
No, because you know how they had a rustic look at Red Lobster. That's how they gonna turn out. Some of them, it ain't gonna be perfect at home. They do that up there, but it is what it is. It's Blunts and Bonnets. Get most. I think I can get like one more out of that. So I'm gonna get. Trouble. Make sure you get all of it. If you want like 100% like yield percentage on all your stuff, you just
100% who?
yield. That mean like if you want to use all.
That don't mean stop.
If you want to use all, like I'm the type that I don't like to really have no batter left in my bowl because I want my money's worth.
So the yield percentage is what?
The spatula. The spatula is what get all of that. That's what gets it all.
So not Y-E-L-D, like I mean, what is it? Y-I-E-L-D? Like stop, yield?
No, it's a culinary term. It's like when they say yield 100%, that means that's all you can get out of that product. Like that whole value. If they say 100%, that's it.
Okay. Yeah.
Say like if you ordering like a box of apples and you gotta make like a whole bunch of pies and you want to know what's the yield after you peel them, cut them and core them because you gonna have some stuff shedding off.
See, you learn something new every day.
Okay, so I'm finished with the biscuits. So you just gonna bake these in the oven at 425 for about 15 minutes or until they nice and golden brown. And we're gonna add the butter sauce to us in. Keep it clean in my kitchen. Now, J. Cobb, is it starting to slightly bubble? Is it simmering?
Simmer.
All right, good. That's the best peak you want it to get at before it get real bubbling hot. This is when you add your seasoning. Now, with me, I don't really measure, so I'm
Eyeball it.
either eyeball it or I just let the spirit lead me.
Okay. Let's see where the spirit takes you.
What you got in that drawer there? I'm just curious.
This is all of my
Your spices.
seasonings.
Okay.
I gotta have. I want them all. I use them all, and I love them. I ain't gonna trade my
Okay.
drawer for nothing else. I don't. Nope. Okay. So it's still on 4 and 5. Make sure it's still on medium heat. This is when you add your seasonings when it's kind of, it ain't boiling yet, but it's, you see them tiny bubbles simmering. So you're gonna add your pepper, and zoom in on this, cause you got to see how much pepper I'm doing. You got to go around like that. Gotta have these my two favorite. If you don't have nothing else, you need pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and salt. That's it. Them is your main seasonings. If you don't have them, you kind of SOL. You know, don't be using basil on everything, because basil don't have no salt in it. You can go heavy with these two, because these are my favorite. You can really taste these. I put a little Larry's in it. Larry seasoning salt, because we're going to add some regular salt. Now, this is another thing that makes it authentic. The oregano leaves. This is my favorite. And then the rosemary. That just gives it that, you know, like,
who?
yeah, that, you know, I can't do the belly rub like a lady used to do, but you know, we're gonna add our rosemary leaves. It looks like about a tablespoon. Then oregano. Now you can go heavy on this. I love oregano. This is just what's gonna set it off. Just get you about 6 sprinkles all around, 6, 7, 8. Little slap your mama that just add that extra.
Let's slap your mama.
Yeah. And to keep it herby, to balance all of that, to have something mild, some garlic and herb, Mrs. Dash. Got a little paprika. This really for like decoration. Like, I guess it's just gonna contribute. I just add it anyway. It just feels right.
It just feels right.
It just feels right. So you stir that up. You see, it's a beautiful color. It's coming together. Ooh, imagine what it's gonna look like.
The smell.
Go in slow mo. That's it. Imagine what it's gonna be like when it really boils. It's just gonna melt in your mouth. Jackson look like he into it. While that's cooking, now this burn over here, it goes hot. So this is gonna cook
right
quick.
now.
He lifts it. We're gonna boil a little water for our noodles. These are for people who like noodles. I can eat my spaghetti sauce just like it is. I don't have to have noodles, but I know some of my family members in the house like noodles. You know, like have it. That's how you know spaghetti good, when you slurp it. That's it. They should put me up there with Olive Garden. Give me about 6 months. I'm gonna have my authentic spaghetti sauce.
Yeah. T-Buenos.
Yeah, T-Bueno sauce.
Now me, I'm back to the herb. While she deal with the roasted garlic, I'm gonna deal with the herb part. You know? Hey, blunts and bonnets, you know?
Blunts and bonnets. You see that sauce? See that drip?
Follow the drip. Follow the drip.
See that drip? You see them pieces of meat in there? Ooh. And you want to wait till it boils though to just actually taste it. You need to let those flavors marry. Let's do that.
Do you need a lid for it when you do that?
Yes. I need to get my bamboo. It's right here.
Yo.
My bamboo. This is what I always cook my spaghetti in. This is my lucky pot. I cook like almost. This is great for baking cabbage. I think it's made out of bamboo. But I'm gonna look up the name once I finish the video and watch the pot, because it's hot right now. So yeah, we got the biscuits going.
So everything is going.
The biscuits in there going, and we got the spaghetti sauce in there. We got the water going for our spaghetti noodles. Let me get my spaghetti noodles out. Now I use Skinner thin spaghetti. You can use fettuccine. You can use penne pasta. You can use whatever starch you like. But I like noodles just swirling around, you know, because with the penne you can't doing all that dipping. The penne, that's them. You know, the diagonal little short pasta. The Macarena dinners and all, that's what it is. With the chicken and the broccoli, that's what they do. Either that or now the fettuccine is kind of thick. And they kind of, you basically eat noodles when you make them for your spaghetti. So,
do you salt your water for your noodles, or you oil it, or what do you do?
I salt it, but I don't really use oil because my mom just told me to straight boil it. Use some butter, salt and pepper, be through. Because that oil is going to end up making them soggy. And you want your noodles al dente.
Okay.
That's it. And then while that's going, I have a 4th stick of butter. We're going to go back to the biscuits while everything's cooking. You need to make the herb sauce. That's what just makes it. That's that topping that when you come to the table, you smelling. That's what you smelling. Because in biscuits, not really going to have no, it might smell like fresh cheese, but this is the herb. The herb. So
the herb.
The herb.
The herb.
So you're going to get your little plastic bowl or microwave safe bowl. You're just going to add your 4th stick of butter. Then you're just going to eyeball it because you don't want to, you know, have it popping like popcorn in your microwave just until it melts on. I'm going to give it about 15 seconds. Probably need a little more, you know. Let's check on our sauce. See them bubbles, them big bubbles forming? That's what you want. That means that flavor coming in. You stir it some. It's hot. It's hot. That's our butter going off. Turn that off. You heard that? You want it to sound like that. That means some production is going on.
T-Bueno got it going over here.
Okay, now since your taste buds is popping now, it ain't ready yet.
Okay.
But
fine. Let me put the herb down.
Let me know if it needs something. But I done made spaghetti so many times, you know, it just come natural. That's it. That's, I told you.
You got a kick at the end. It tastes real.
Juice.
Real Sicilian, like I'm.
El Magnifico.
You know what I mean? Like real Italian, like.
Mama.
You know,
like that.
real, you know, real mafia, like real, you know.
Yes.
Make me want to talk like the Godfather.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
T-Bueno, could you repeat that? What you just said? He do what?
He kill his.
Where you get that from? Bad Boys too.
Yeah.
He kill himself, mama.
By the way, that's on Netflix, so.
He kill himself, mama.
This blood is kicking in. So that's what Johnny Tapia said.
Oh, he kill himself, mama.
Was it his mama some flowers?
Yeah. You know, he let him take his mother. Yeah. He
That was good.
Yeah,
That was good.
So just, you know, clean as you go. I know a lot of y'all get anxious when y'all cook, and y'all have stuff everywhere, flour here, you there, you there. Your kids is on your ankles talking, Mama, I'm hungry, Mama, I'm hungry. Then you gotta get them a cold wing. Clean as you go. Okay?
A cold?
Don't just put.
Oh,
When you put your stuff back, don't just put it in the refrigerator because you don't want that leak.
You gotta get him
a cold weenie to calm him down. Oh my God.
You know, they be hungry and you be like, it's cooking. And they crying on your nerves. You just be like,
You gotta give him a cold wing.
Let them sit
I'm
on
crying.
their
I'm crying.
Hi guys, we're back. This is Blunts and Bonnets once again. I'm T-Bueno.
J.
That's my partner.
You know, I had to take a quick blunt break.
Yeah. And then have the finishing touches on the spaghetti. You know. Open this up. Now, this is going towards my red lobster biscuits, as you can see. They come out the oven. They nice and golden. And they stuck together, but hey, they gonna get ate up anyway, so it don't matter. So, gonna get a knife to cut up in our garlic, herb, and butter sauce. And this is 1/4 stick of butter, salted butter. You gotta have that flavor in there. And you're gonna add the garlic herb mixture they provided with the red lobster. Gonna give it a little whisk. Make sure you get it well incorporated. A little whisk. Round and round, like my boy say. Okay, it should look like that. Then you're gonna get you a small spoon. And you're gonna take that and you're gonna glaze your biscuits. And this is the benefit of doing it at home. You can just put as much butter as you want to on there. Just gonna go around your biscuit. My mouth is watering. This is gonna be so exciting.
It's gonna be what?
So exciting. You glazing it. You can always put extra on each one. I'm gonna hit it with a little high.
Hit it with a little
A
who?
little high right there. Sit. Go this way. Get the crevices. Get in them sides so it can be sopped up, good and sopped up. Shout out to Stovetop Kisses. I love her too.
Already.
And what I like to do is to make sure I don't just take straight butter. I like to put them back in the oven because the oven is still hot. And I like it to just soak up some of that butter. But you don't need to like about 1 to 2 minutes on that. So you can just set your time. You can keep it on 350 because I'm about to make some brownies, but that's for another time. All right, now as you can see, we have finished our spaghetti.
Okay.
The sauce is done. This is our gourmet sauce. This is pretty much done. I melted now. While you guys were gone, I only added some mushrooms, some spinach, and some cheese. I used Monterey Jack, Fiesta Blend, and some sharp cheddar. And then, you know, my herbs that I put in, garlic powder, salt, onion powder, pepper, slap your mama. Now, guys, you can season it according to how you want, but those are my top favorite. That's all you need to make it just home. Now, just to add a little decorum, I'm gonna add some
To add a little who?
decorum to it, you know, because I like it
So a
to
little
be pretty.
decoration.
A little dried up parsley.
Okay. A little decorum.
You know, looks like some enchiladas, but they ain't.
Yeah, it do.
You know. And then I have boiled my noodles till al dente. Al dente means firm to bite, not soggy. You see how it still got some body to it, but at the same time it's soft enough for you to eat. You want it like that. So we're gonna add a little butter.
Al dente.
Yeah, al dente. You're gonna add a little butter. Let the spirit lead you. Just grab a little bit. Put a few dabs in there. You're gonna get your tongs. And you're just gonna toss it. Toss it in there. I should even get a pot, but hey. When you on those good trees, you know. It's just whatever.
It's just
so I'm
whatever.
putting a little salt in there. And put a little pepper. Keep it simple with your noodles, guys. Don't try to make, you know, parsley dressing for it and vinaigrette for your noodles and all of that. Just keep it simple with your noodles, because keep in mind, the sauce is the star of the show. The noodles is just there for support. It's decoration to me. I like just the sauce and to sop
So
up
the
the
noodles
bread.
just supporting cash.
Yeah, because I know my family members, they like to sop it over noodles. And our biscuits are done. It's sopped up all that butter. See that in there. You got 2, 4, 6, 8. You get 8 out of these, but I'm sure you can get 10. I just squeezed 8 out of there. Those are done. But everything is pretty much done. So what we're gonna do, since we have the munchies, we are gonna try this out for ourselves. And I'm gonna let you go first, Jacob. Since you sponsored this, you can get however many noodles you want. I'm just gonna put a little bit, swirl it around real pretty like. Get a ladle.
Okay.
Okay. And we're going to, oh, and another thing. And zoom in. I just want them to see this is beautiful. Did you see that cheese? My God. But another thing, I do not use sugar in my spaghetti.
No
I noticed
sugar
a
in
lot of
spaghetti.
people put about a fourth a cup of sugar in this has spaghetti. You do not use sugar in your spaghetti.
So y'all heard that? No
The
sugar
tomatoes,
in the spaghetti.
the tomatoes are the star of the show. You just entering your chances of being diabetic. You know,
You entering your chances.
So, and texture. I do not mix my noodles with my sauce. Now, if you're a mother and you want to just make something quick for your children and you mix it in, you ain't got time to boil the water separate, do that. But the sauce goes separate because you don't want them. Once you get them noodles in there, it's going to just dampen the flavor in there. So, keep it separate, I advise you. No sugar, no mixing.
Got it.
Get it separate. You're going to put your little noodles in a bowl now that we done finished.
Okay.
And we're going to get some with the cheese. And we just going to go all around with it.
Cheese.
And you got to make sure you have that sauce well coated. And then boom, that's it. Get you a little fork. Serve Calvin forks. And then you Jacob, you let me know how that is.
Now I know it's hot, Jacob.
I'm going to fix me some. Let me know.
Needing more sauce? Let us know.
That's it. That's that Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah. I like it.
That's it.
I like it a lot.
I'm gonna make me some.
Yeah.
Merci. Merci, man.
Merci.
Merci. You want your good? That's it. Fix me some. You see that
See, it's
shit?
real.
Ooh.
Look like you need some more sauce though, Kyle.
It's real like Italian, like.
I told you that's some chopped tomatoes.
So you about one more coat of sauce on there.
Yes.
Yeah. Come on with it.
With the meat.
Yeah. I already know it's hot, you know. But it's here.
Okay.